Hello and welcome back to today's special episode on Smart Money. My name is Mawuena. I'm a chartered accountant and I work closely with small and medium scale businesses to help them build strong financial foundations and sustainable growth. If you have ever asked, accounting is too complicated, I will organize my records later. My business is too small for systems. Then today's episode is for you. Today we are discussing simple bookkeeping systems for small businesses, and our theme is start simple but start today. Let's break this down in a way that makes sense and feels doable. Let's look at what is a bookkeeping system. Before we talk about manual versus digital, let's define something clearly. A bookkeeping system is simple, a consistent way of recording your business income and expenses. That is it. It's not about big accounting software. It's not about complicated reports. It's about answering the basic questions. 1. How much money came in? How much money went out? And what is left? If you can answer this consistently, you already have a system. Let's look at manual versus digital systems. Let's talk about the two main types of bookkeeping systems. 1. Manual bookkeeping system. These include notebooks, ledger books, printed templates, physical receipt files. And who can use this? Very small businesses, market traders, startups, and low transaction volumes. Business owners not comfortable with technology. Now let me give you a practical example. Amma runs a small provision shop. Every day she writes in a notebook the date, total sales for the day, expenses paid, and record the cash balance at closing. At the end of the month, she totals everything. This is a manual bookkeeping system and it works. Some of the advantages of manual bookkeeping system is it's very cheap, it's easy to start, and no technical skills required. Some disadvantages are it can be lost or can be damaged. It's harder to analyze the trends, and it's time consuming as business grows. Manual systems are not wrong, they are just basic. Now, digital bookkeeping systems. This includes Excel sheets, Google Sheets, accounting software, or mobile bookkeeping apps. Who is this good for? Growing businesses, businesses with higher transactions, and owners comfortable with phones or computers. Let's take a practical example. Kwame runs a printing business. He records sales in Excel, the expenses on another sheet, automatically calculates profits monthly. Because Excel can add and subtract automatically, it reduces the calculation errors. That's digital bookkeeping. Some advantages are it's faster calculation, easier reporting, better tracking over time, and more professional. But some disadvantages are it requires basic computer skills and needs backup to avoid data loss. So let's look at what works for small businesses. Now here is the truth. The best system is not the most expensive one. The best system is the one you will use consistently. Let me repeat that. A simple system used daily is better than an advanced system ignored for months. If your business is very small, start with one sales book, one expenses book, a receipt envelope. That's enough to begin. If your business is growing, move to Excel templates, separate sheet for sales, separate sheet for expenses, and separate sheet for cash. Then have a monthly summary of everything. If your business is expanding significantly, then you can consider an accounting software or hiring a part-time bookkeeping support. A monthly financial review meetings determine system complexity, not ego. Let's look at the tools and templates you can use. The first tool you can use is daily sales record template. You should have columns like the date, description, that's what you sold, the amount you received, or the payment method. Did you receive by cash, through the bank, or through mobile money? So a simple example is, on 3rd March, we sold 10 bags of rice. Amount is 2,000, and the payment method was mobile money. This helps you track daily income, compare busy versus slow days, and it can detect missing payments. Number 2, expense tracker. Columns should include the date, the expense type, the amount, payment method, the receipt attached. Example is, on 5th March, we made an expense for transport. The amount was 2,000. Also on 6th March, we made an expense for electricity and the amount is 500. Small expenses like transport and airtime add up quickly. Tracking them improves profit accuracy. 3, cash book. If your business handles cash, then this is very critical for you. You should have columns like the opening balance, the cash that you received, the cash that you have paid, and the closing balance after deducting your cash paid or expenses, the closing balance. Example, we have an opening balance for 1,000 cedis. We made sales for that day, 3,000. On that day, we made an expense of 1,500. And our closing balance for the day is 2,500. If your physical cash, that is your cash in hand, is less than 2,500, then something is wrong. Number 4, receipt management system. Very simple options. Have an envelope per month. Then expand your file folder. Have scanned copies in your Google Drive. Label clearly by month. This protects you during tax reviews and audits. Let's look at some common mistakes to avoid. Let's quickly highlight mistakes I see often when working with SMEs. They record weekly instead of daily. They mix personal expenses with business expenses. They ignore small cash expenses like airtime. They fail to review their records monthly. But remember, consistency is more important than just perfection. Even 15 minutes daily can transform your financial clarity. Let's look at when should you upgrade your system. Upgrade your bookkeeping system when transactions increase significantly, when you hire employees, when you seek bank loans, if you want investors, or you feel confused about your numbers. Your system should grow as your business grows. Let's conclude by looking at this. Whether manual or digital, simple or advanced, start simple, but start today. Because every day you delay record keeping, you increase your financial risk. Bookkeeping is not about impressing accountants. It's about protecting your business. If this episode helped you understand bookkeeping better, share it with another SME owner. Subscribe to the channel and commit to setting up your system this week. And if you are a bank supporting small businesses, a fintech company, a software provider, or an organization passionate about SME development, we welcome your sponsorship and partnership opportunities with Smart Money, the SME Financial Literacy Podcast. Together, we can equip entrepreneurs with a practical financial knowledge that truly changes businesses and communities. You can reach out through the contact information in the description below. This is Mawuena. Remember, strong businesses are built on strong records. See you in the next episode.